I don't know. But
He's
he does
bored and
mention
drunk, yeah.
he does mention things like that he doesn't like when people want to get out of doing something by saying they have a family emergency. I'm not lying. He actually does say that. I don't have it clipped, but he does complain about that. But I just thought that was a weird coincidence. I won't bring it up. I'm not saying he's lying about that emergency with Ted and Cindy. Hey, whatever. But other things like the video and the entirety of Ghosts of Morgan City, maybe that might be, I don't know, not as true.
Well, why would I lie about something like that?
True.
Another big topic on the show seems to be about how many messages he gets from people who think that it's cool to be a demonologist, and he doesn't have it at all. He gatekeep demonology like more than anything I've ever heard. He's like, everyone, he's
really?
like, people are constantly saying demonology is so cool. How do I do it? And he's always like, go away. You don't want to do it. It's the worst thing ever. Leave me alone. I'm the guy.
But I do it
It's
all
scary.
the time.
don't
I'm
want
such
none
a
of this
martyr.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the
I
martyr
hate
doing
that.
this. Oh, that is his like cross to bear, is that he is this demonologist. No one bother getting into it. He's got it covered.
I didn't choose this life. It chose me.
Somebody's got to do it.
What a piece of shit.
And he's on TV all the time. And look, this show, I think that the podcast came from being on the show. He's like, well, I guess I have to do a podcast by myself with a poorly cropped image, almost like Joshua P. Warren had, where it's supposed to say Jereme Leonard, Cajun Demonologist, but like the podcast image is cropped so crappily that it says just Cajun underneath him. So it just looks like, it says Cajun, the demonologist is cut off. It was like how P.P. Warren's podcast, like that image was cut so bad, like you couldn't like actually read the name of the show.
Yeah,
Hey, man,
but it's
those
so perfect
aspect
that his is
ratios.
SOS. Yeah.
Those aspect ratios, sometimes getting those things right, it can be a pain in the ass.
Hey, I mean,
Just
it's
saying.
okay. I will say it sounds like it got it pretty right with him.
And this seems to be one of those boomer podcasts that Rob's always like moaning about, where he's like, any boomer with a mic is doing. If you see a poorly cropped image, boomer pod. So guys, do you guys have any final thoughts before we close this chapter out and let out a big triumphant cough for a pod well done? I don't know. You have any final thoughts on the video, the Cajun Demonologist, any of it? Brendan.
Yeah, just an overall broad view, like it's TV. So you got to take all that into consideration. Like, this is entertainment. There are some really good shows that have really good people who know what they're doing, who know what they're talking about, and are legitimately looking for this stuff. And then you have the shows that are just trying to get ratings. And this could be one of them shows. I don't know. I didn't really religiously watch it, but just keep that in mind when you're watching this stuff.
Yeah, right. What about you, Rob Okey?
I think that this is super fake, unfortunately. I think that the guys, they're terrible actors. Even like the Ghost Adventure guys are good at acting like they're surprised by their footage. And this was just embarrassing to watch these guys. The footage was clearly just like a lady in her nightgown going to get some water.
Yeah,
at
it's
like 2
Captain
in the morning.
Caviar's mom. It's Captain Caviar's mom.
It's
I mean,
Mama
why not?
Caviar.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous. But I do want to just say thank you to everybody for tuning in to the Unbelievers podcast.
Oh yeah, great way to get out. The big
man.
triumphant ending there.
I think Rob's dying.
What about you, Drea? Yeah, play the clip. Let's hear it again. Just Rob's out.
Thank you for listening to the Cajun Demonologist.
All right. And before we
Don't
get
mind
out,
me as I'm gonna switch my fucking shoes off and switch sweaters.
real-
Let's just
the
leave.
real-
Let's not ask Drea her opinion.
no, so I'm saying I want to hear the real opinion now. Let's hear from Drea Mora. I know you're not going to cough your way out of this mess. That ain't happening
No.
to you. What do you
No
got?
way. It's funny because I'm actually kind of getting sick, and yet my cough is gone because the audacity that this show has to make some kind of clip like this seem very real. At first, I would have thought it was real. If I had just seen it on YouTube or somebody's phone off their shitty phone camera, I would have believed it. But the way that it's presented and the fact that if it was so real, how come I hadn't seen this before? It's bullshit. It's BS. I'm done with it.
Shitty phone camera.
That's what I thought too. And yeah, hey, maybe if I didn't come across this because a person at Walmart noticed the Mothman shirt, or if he had not gone on Ted and Cindy and I had to track the guy down on Twitter, and if I didn't listen to his podcast before watching all this, maybe I got the Ghost of Morgan City experience the wrong way. I came about it the wrong way. But guess what? Sometimes that's the way you got to come across these things if you want to figure out what's really going on, right, guys?
Yeah, what's really going on?
All right, let's play us out now, Rob. Let's get out of Morgan City for now.
I woke up in the morning
morning and I fell right out of bed. I looked around, my room's a mess, and I still have to get dressed. But I got my clothes all laid out, I got my pants, socks, and underoos. But the most important part of my clothes is my shirt that's blue. Blue shirts, I just love my blue shirts. Oh, I love my blue shirt. I love it 'cause it's blue.
Yeah.
I love it 'cause I can spell it too.
All right. I love our blue shirt too. I get the blue shirt.
I was over here skanking to that ska music.
Oh
man.
man!
Hell yeah.
Well,
That's actually a good song. I kind of dig that, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
No
Look,
comment.
if I'm playing a blue shirt song, you better dig it. But yeah, that's Ghosts of Morgan City. And I don't know why. There's always so many weird little local Louisiana ones. I'm not trying to focus on that. They're just coming to me, man. I can't help it. All right. And this seems like
you're in a hot spot. It's fine. That's you're lucky to be in such a hot spot.
yeah, I like all these international ones. I want to hear Canadians. I want to hear Virginians. I want all that stuff, man. But
You're just trying to go to Walmart, and these things are
I'm
coming
getting
to
accosted.
you, man.
Yeah, they're coming to me, and they're coming to me in
These
weird
rods
ways.
are just flying in your face at all
And
times.
I'm just glad that Walmart's finally coming up on this show. I don't think we've really spoken much about Walmart. Walmart is just a whole nother topic. There's shit going on.
There. Sure.
Did you see anything at Walmart when you were there?
No, the great part is that this
there's
was
a lot of stuff at Walmart. What do you
she
mean?
was a member of the team who brings your groceries to your car. My wife orders it on her phone. She says, "Get in the car and go." I go, and then I'm learning about Ghosts of Morgan City. That's how it goes. I don't have to go in. It's great.
Walmart is such a handy fucking company to do that for. That's like why are we talking about Walmart?
We'll talk about
God,
the red
are we
Walmarts.
sponsored by Walmart?
No,
Seriously,
we'll
are
talk
we?
about
That'd be kinda cool.
Well, maybe look if the ones that have those portals and time machines and everything want to sponsor
yeah,
us.
true.
Let me get in that back door. I want to go in those weird Walmarts. But
Yeah. Those reptilian
Bet you do.
Walmarts, man.
yeah, that's it. Well, Brendan
yeah,
Shea,
yeah,
man,
that's right.
Brendan Shea, Drea Mora. Rob Okey, thank you all for being on this first
Russell
episode.
Ryan.
This is great. Yeah,
Thank
me
you,
too.
Russell Ryan, for being on this show.
Season 2.
Yeah, and like I said in the episode, we really are going for it this year. We're going to be in contact. We will be trying to do some really fun stuff later. Big things. We can't say it now, but you probably know things that would be familiar because it's kind of this year a bust for us. We need some more 5-star reviews. We need to grow this show some. We gotta look. I'm ready to just go for it this year, and as you can see, I'm not pulling any punches. I'm going after people who
I
can
don't know what you're
drive.
talking about.
Drive to beat me up. I don't know if I'm challenging them to come like get in a fight with me. That's not my intention. I'm calling these like I see them. And now I'm just gonna keep doing that this year. So be sure and answer this week's poll. What's going on in Morgan City? Is it ghosts? Is it demons? Is it TV producers? Or we don't know, or others. So go to unbelieverspodcast.com and answer this week's poll. It's time for everyone's favorite. Let us know what you want to hear this season segment. Poll results. Last year's poll. What would you like more of in season 2? And the choices were aliens, cryptids, conspiracies, rods, and of course others. I'm going to ask you, Drea Mora, what do you think the Unbelievers said?
Rods.
All right. And how about you, Rob Okey?
I think they said aliens. I know everybody loves fucking aliens, so it's probably aliens.
All right. And I would ask Brendan Shea, but Brendan Shea had to duck out, so I'm going to plug it for him. Go check out Serial Spirits and support Brendan. TV's Brendan Shea. Thank you for being
Cereal.
on.
Yes.
So, congratulations to neither, because
Fuck.
with 27% of the vote, conspiracies. Unbelievers want to hear more conspiracy.
Wow.
Getting into
Really?
some
Okay.
Oh, man.
Conspiracies.
They have spoken.
Yeah,
Well, mix
aliens
them
came
up.
in a third, which is 13% of the vote. And rods, poor rods came in with 4.5. Well, oh, man, poor rods.
Sorry about that, Rod Russell Ryan.
And of course, there are others. Oh, what would you like more of in season 2? Just stay weird and irreverent. More Art Bell, more obscure shows / interviews, and pizza rolls. Signed, Blue Box UFO. Yes, Okay, Blue Box UFO, very good. Yes, of course, more Art Bell. We're gonna get that stuff, and pizza rolls, they're coming. I don't know, we don't have any clips for that, do we, Art Bell?
I wish Bigfoot were my dad.
There we go.
I wish we had pizza rolls.
Yeah, we need some pizza rolls in there. All right, what would you like more of in season 2? Deanie Petty gives David Huggins tips on cleaning bowls. Signed a Chewbacca. Oh, lots of good ones in a brief period. Let's hear some Deanie Petty.
If you want tomatoes and cucumbers to taste their very best, store them at room temperature.
Woo! And yes, what about that bowl? Oh yeah, about that bowl. There we go.
We went to this room. There was this bowl on this table, and I was supposed to ejaculate into the bowl.
I don't really notice. It sounds like Iron Butterfly playing behind him. But let's hear the best clip of all, because this is signed off by a Chewbacca. A what?
I can't believe I was that close to a ride. Have you ever seen a Chewbacca?
Yes, well, I've heard a great poll result from one. You're in the lead at Chewbacca. What would you like to hear more of in season 2? Boppin' Aliens with Munchies. Zozo XOXO. Signed at Nunchuck Bob. Thank you, Nunchuck Bob. We got something fun for Nunchuck Bob, huh? Ooh, right in the mailbag. Oh, there he is. Nunchuck Bob from the mailbag. Great stuff. And I want to say extra props to Nunchuck Bob. Man, when I saw that Secret Schneider gift that you sent to Unbeliever Carol, those nunchucks and that official shirt, great stuff. Really, so really generous. Love it. Love to see it.
Awesome.
We're gonna have to bring Secret Schneider back next year. But let's move on. What would you like to see more of in season 2? Malachi Martin and his love baby and secret life. I like that. You didn't sign off, but yeah, Malachi Martin, get some more Bell in there. That'd be great. What do you want to see more of in season 2? Ryle Russent, signed Unbeliever Braden. Yeah, you're gonna get that either way, but I appreciate it.
Ryle
Let's hear it.
Russell Ryan. I said his name backwards.
Yeah, you guys might be hearing that next Monday. Go check out the Cajun Demonologist returning that show. What do you want to see more of in season 2? Plants or some shit? Storing tomatoes in trees? Dem fishing sneakers? Or Phoebe's BF's huge dick? Signed Jay-Z Tight. Ooh, wow. Jay-Z Tight. There's so many clips in there. What about some shit or something?
We saw some Martian or shit or something.
No, he wants plants or some shit. We got plant. What about plants?
Yes.
All right. Yes. Does he want to be storing tomatoes in trees?
Apples stored with green tomatoes will hasten the ripening process.
How is Deanie so prevalent in this?
I don't know. Everyone loves it. I wish she did.
She's taking over.
She really is.
I really wish she did something more than just that we could do. But we got a new
Canada.
We got a new classic from me though, because he wants to hear about those.
Brought some new fishing sneakers.
Yes, fishing sneakers. Thank you so much, Jay-Z Tight. Indeed to you. Thank you very much.
Indeed.
All right.
Nice.
What do you want to hear more of in season 2? Listener stories and a tournament of shitbags. Signed Tanuka's Revenge. Oh yeah, a tournament of shitbags. That's something I want to do. Some kind of tournament.
Sounds pretty fun.
You know what? I kind of really like that idea.
I really do too. Or they can be part of a bigger tournament. We want to do a tournament this year, and we're going to figure it out. Thank you very much, Tanuka's Revenge. What do you want to hear more of in season 2? More rods on your tape. There you go. Signed Pants Filler.
Because there's rods on your tape.
Yes, thank you, Pants Filler. Because you will be throwing up and
filling my pants.
Yes, thank you so much, Pants Filler. All right, what would you like to hear more of in season 2? More benches and blood logs. Signed Kane Mill. Thank you, Kane Mill. Yes. Maybe there'll be a Morgan City bench coming soon. Who knows? Terms might have to activate. Blood Laws, love it. Thank you very much, K Mill. What would you like to hear more of in season 2? The final one for the night. Me winning the poll result. Just kidding. Not really. But I love more conspiracies and aliens because y'all really good at it. Signed Unbeliever Carol. I didn't realize. Yeah, can we get a really good at it?
I'm really good at it.
No, thanks again, Carol. So that's very, very good. I see. Hey, people want conspiracies. Hey, we'll work on that. People seem to be clamoring for rods. We'll see about that too. But I gotta ask you guys. I'll read some. We had some good ones, and the way we're doing it this year is, we don't realize we can't play the game every week. So at least once a month, we're gonna play the game. If you win poll results, you're gonna be putting a list. We're gonna put all the names of the poll results winners in the name generator randomly, like you're in the Tournament of Hotties or Aliens, and you'll get asked to be on the show and do some game.